Hello, are we back? Hello? Hello? Okay, we're back. Yeah, my video card had a little hickey-uppy. Oh, what am I missing?
Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand.
Really?
Really,
this is when I get back, come back to us. This is alright, sure.
Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish our command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will Wicker Man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Monster Horror Village Mystery Home Renovation Simulator, huh? There are no ghosts at the Grand. Damn it, that does look pretty cool. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of hit quite a few of the things I like.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
Mulan?
She unlocked the heavenly spear. But is she worthy?
Okay, nope, not Mulan. Wow, I apologize. Not racist, I swear.
You can't rule if the heavenly spear is mine.
Okay, I see katanas and samurai now. It makes sense. No. Oh, it's cool. It's ominous, intriguing music.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단이다.
I'm still kind of here for it. Let's go.
그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
Whoa. What the fuck? epic stealth hero.
당신의 분노는 스스로
That is
결정한 것입니다.
actually true.
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태. 지정태.
Whoa. Chills. Chills.
World premiere.
I can't believe it. We're gonna get a game with Sans in it when he's alive.
E ora Olaien loite fativi.
They came to our
Novo. Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia Novo tua libemo iwalotaname. Ona otalima di efema. Teonami.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's okay. Yeah, you save everybody in the first one, Smile. Fallout 76, Game of the Year.
Well, hello there.
Wasn't this game also
Beautiful
in
day
good?
to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds.
Yeah.
Just step
My
up to the
roommate was
bank,
obsessed with this
cast your
game.
line, and when your
I made
bobber
fun of
starts
him
bobbing, reel in the
relentlessly,
rewards.
And I was wrong to do so.
What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how
Hell
are they
yeah.
biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Yeah, I don't care. I do like Fallout though as a series. World premiere. You know, you do need like a Matt Healy to come out here and be like, wasn't that awesome, guys? And I can go, yeah, it was. Wow, I for real don't care about this. You know, I read this, right? I was like, you know what? I can read this in a day. And I did. I caught up in like just one day. And it sucks. The most nothing character of all time. His personality is, I love my family whenever someone threatens them. Oh, they're not being threatened right now? Guess I'll go into the dungeon and not talk for fucking 20 chapters. Also, guys, these monsters are deal to be. I'm so cool. Alright, now we're back to the real stuff.
World premiere.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this cute ass shit? Okay, so you do fight, I guess? Power World 2. Yeah. It looks kind of, yeah. Wait. It is Power World. What the fuck? They said Power World. What do you mean? They said the word PAL. PAL World, huh? Did I miss you?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life. But more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world. And that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
He's broken every bone in his body. He's so cool. Hello, my name is Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's actually Mr. Pro Skater from you. Oh, I'm actually Mr. Pro Skater 2. Mr. Pro Skater was my father. epic. Yeah. Wait, they have the nice. Actually, very cool. Zoomer Slop, and Millennial Slop. Okay. Bang. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 34. Play this demo today. Okay, alright, I will stream a little bit of that. Fuck it. That's awesome. That's awesome. What can I say? That's awesome.
World premiere.
World premiere. Okay, I like whatever this is, I like it already. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the creators of Spiritfarer. Oh, my friends, yeah. This game is beautiful. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for exactly this type of shit. I'm not. Yeah. God damn it. And it has magical girl elements. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play the shit out of this. Even though I have not beaten fucking Hades 2 yet, if I'm being honest. Although I've beaten all the bosses, it's got an update, I need to play it again. And I haven't gotten through anything. Yeah! I love little sword blocking big sword! Yeah! Woo! Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gears of War.
Look who decided to show up.
Dom Toretto.
It's game time, baby!
Think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
I have a friend who actually played these games competitively. He was like good, like really good.
Let's do this.
He stopped playing because his girlfriend also was good, and then they broke up.
This is gonna be awesome. Form up!
Gears of War. That's cool.
World premiere.
World premiere. Mega Man. Oh. can't have a fucking anything without Persona something. Jeez, bro. Disturbing the peace. That's what I'm saying. Disturbing the peace. Xbox Game Studios.
The Smugglers League is always
This one
there,
doesn't have Robot Girl.
but you won't see us. You won't hear us.
Oh!
And the only way you'd ever know it
This game does make me mad,
is
but
if
I
that's
also
what
have
we
fun every time I
wanted.
play it.
As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Wait.
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better.
I beg your pardon?
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Damn it! Yar har, yar har.
World premiere.
Huh? Uh-oh. Is this it? Oh, is this, Deadpool?
This is ridiculous.
What is this?
Please, come on.
Why are we swearing? Oh! Oh my god, wait. What? It's invincible!
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
God damn!
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Oh, wait.
This is over.
I beg your pardon?
Alright, coming through!
Get the fuck out of here!
Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Yeah, you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
I was gonna say, do people die in this fucking game? Looks like it. Okay. Huh. What the fuck? That's crazy! Hey, it's Cloud. Look at that cutie. Hey, it's Barret. Hey, it's Tifa. Hey, it's oh, it's on the tip of my blade. Yeah.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
I truly know nothing about this Final Fantasy. I really should actually give Final Fantasy a shot again. I like 10. I love that game. And I never beat it because one part was just too hard. And I didn't want to grind. So actually what I'm saying is, I should watch this on YouTube, probably.
But she may yet be saved by you.
Oh shit. That is soon.
World premiere.
Dude, my mind got blown by that fucking that fighting game announcement. That's crazy. Double Fine! Yay! Huh? I don't know what this is. God, yeah. You're a sentient lighthouse? Games need to be weird. This is good. This is good. Yeah. Keeper. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's cool. Yeah.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like inXile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. and Team Ninja returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox.
Yeah.
You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams.
Yeah, but one more trailer.
We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games
but show the
than
next
ever,
trailer.
thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today.
No.
But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere.
Yes!
Enjoy.
Here it comes.
World premiere.
Here it comes.
Welcome to the Guild.
What the fuck?
We have been expecting you.
What the fuck is this?
Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader.
I'm actually so
Our
mad right
software,
now.
Our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work.
They put a fucking bug in it.
You'll
and
witness
it's
the
not
global
Silk
scope of
Song.
that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow.
That does look like Peter
now.
Petrelli.
We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
Did I have a stroke just now?
I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit can't be real. Oh my god. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Mason?
Menendez.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It does piss me off that it's just a Call of Duty, but it is Black Ops, and I do like Black Ops. I do like the Black Ops story, I'm not gonna lie. That game does piss me off that it is Black Ops though. I'm gonna fuck you. Actually, suck my fucking dick, dude. There is no way you start off by showing more fucking gameplay and you don't give us a goddamn trailer. Oh my god. There's no way, man. There's no way.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to...
Are you actually, is this a fucking joke? Hold on. Hold on. What? I'm gonna become the Joker. What the fuck? Hold on.
What I saw was that Silksong's releasing before the ROG Ally X, which means it's on a hardware timeline. When does that release? Release date. Before holiday 2020-25.
Okay, so it's coming out this year.
Realistically, if I'm doing the math right, you could say late summer or fall, we have Silksong. We already knew that. You don't understand. When it comes to Silksong,
I actually cannot believe they did
from multiple sources to
There's
even
no
begin to
way,
believe.
right?
Nintendo and Xbox have both committed on screen to it coming out this year.
There's no way.
I don't know, bro. I think we're real. I think we're actually getting it. Actually, I know we're getting it, dude. I am
unironically.
I made the bet. It's coming out this year.
I'm not gonna lie. I did just tune into Aatrox for some copium. Any fucking thing. Oh my god. Ah! What do you mean? 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 They showed the fucking gameplay at the start. We don't even get a goddamn trailer or release date. I have to take my antidepressants. That's what's wrong. That's what's going on. That's why I feel like that. I have to take my medication for sure. That's I need to escape from this reality right now. 1 tablet by a mouth. Got it. Oh my god. Where's the rest of my meds? Fuck my life.
Love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create.
It's brutal to
We
put them on
prioritize those
first.
deeper RPG
By
options
the
with
way-
different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities. In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined
Wait,
them
how do I
directly. There could have been
play-
a lot of different reasons.
I wanna
right?
play
It could have
Tony
been
Hawk.
because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there
I
and
wanna-
spread
I wanna
law
play
throughout
Tony
the
Hawk
galaxy.
right now.
It could
Right
be
now.
that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these
bummer.
big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can...
Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, they did do that, right?
Hold in your hands, bringing together
the power of Xbox, and the freedom of... And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
Okay, so at least it's later this year. The game is coming out. Why would they use a fucking bug? Actually, though, I'm not kidding. Why would they? Why did they do that? That's so mean. It's so. What? That shit is, that's so fucked. I feel like I got pranked. The shit is cool though, I will say.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful.
Thank you
so
for
instead
saying
of getting
butterfly,
small percentage changes,
so my
we actually
brain
did
can
much
kind of
larger
move
changes
on.
per
But I
point
could
that you
not
put into
think of
each
the
skill. And
word.
again,
I
all
was
these things,
thinking
because of how
bug
they're checked
over and
inside the
over
world
again
itself,
angrily.
can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional
Ugh.
skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
anybody's
this chat
played
is
Fallout New Vegas,
turned-
they'll be
turned
very familiar with like
toxic.
the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even
Oh,
grander.
poor
We actually have
guys.
more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool thing, right? We check and use perks for literally everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make
DC game show starting 10 minutes and we can drink poison together at that. True. Real. Shut up. All right. Oh my god. Hmm. No, shucks. What? No. Yeah, let's put on some real music. You went offline. That, yeah. Poor Atrioc. Let's look at all these chats. Is anybody happy right now? Are there any happy chats? No. Surely Asmongold's chat's fine. I'm sure Asmongold is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Asmongold has glitched, everyone. The Asmongold has crashed. Uh-oh. He hated it so much, he brain broke. just fine with it. I'm sure everybody else is totally cool. I was only interested in a couple games, but they had some pretty good bits. Yeah, true. God, I pray that this game is tight as hell. I hope the game is really good. And it makes like $1 trillion billion, and every single person on the planet plays it. And everybody goes, damn, we are more alike than we are different. And we get world peace. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool byproduct of a really good platformer. I'm pretty sure if Super Mario was just a little bit better, and the NES sold a little bit better, we would have already had that, but you know. Way cooler than I thought it was gonna be. I know you literally took a chill pill, but it's alright, buddy. Hollow Knight Milk Toast will be out soon enough. True. Alright. Well, that's good. That was fun. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't a little disappointed. But oh no, that was awesome. I never tried cooking with Coca-Cola before. It's good. I know it sounds stupid. It's good. 2 parts cooked, 1 part soy sauce with like, I don't know, enough garlic so that there's enough garlic to like you could cover each piece of chicken with it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. In barbecue, it's good. You can actually like. And this is not for everybody, but I like the texture you get from it. You can like braise it.
I'm gonna cook some of these delicious looking.
You can braise it in Coca-Cola. Braising chicken in Coca-Cola gives it like gives the skin a weird texture that I personally like, and a lot of my family really like
Them out, and there we go.
But yeah, braising chicken is weird, but I love it.
The oven 15 minutes ago, the sauce was a bit more runny and
No, what? No.
Into the dish, then turned them over to cover them in the sauce.
Oh,
then we need to
make the exact
and mixing it with sugar.
Oh yeah, sugar.
We use Coke Zero again, and this time we need to tip an entire can into the dish, all over the sugar. It's slightly ironic using Coke Zero and mixing it with sugar. If you're enjoying this video, do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my future content. Next, we need to take 2 onions, peel them and cut them up. I'm nice and fine. Placed them into the dish, then turned them over to cover them in the sauce, and arranged them so they're sat side by side rather than on top of each other. So there we go. It's kind of weird to think there's and why just look like baked beans. So the recipe says after half an hour we need to take these out and 80 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. And while these are cooking, let's check out.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was. Yeah, I was like, did I actually have a fucking stroke? My brain break? That's not.
Them out of the oven, and they're looking and smelling great. The only thing that I was disappointed about was that the Coca-Cola sauce that they cook in was still really thin. It's really runny, but the recipe book does say if you want to thicken it up, we can use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and mix it with 3 or 4 tablespoons of water, then add it to the sauce to thicken it up. But I found even after I'd done that, it was still really runny, so I actually added a little bit more.
You're supposed to heat it up, you dingus. You actual.
It does make it go a little bit cloudy, unfortunately, and we kind of lose that shiny black sauce look a little.
but it has thickened it up a bit. I'm using some tongs to serve them onto a plate, and then I'm dribbling over some of the sauce. And there we go. What do you reckon? I'd say they look really good. Here's the photo in the book, but let's try one out. Well, they're definitely nice and sticky, and when I break into it...
I'm gonna just... Ah! Ah! Fuck. Okay, but no, that was cool. Sorry, just...
Luthen Rail's network wasn't a former rebel cell in the traditional sense, as it wasn't...
Here, no spoilies. No spoilies. Yeah. But, no spoilies. There you go.
The Mon Calamari Resistance was created in reaction to the Empire's...
Swallow Knight Milk Dong? No!
...occupation of Mon Cala. The Empire wanted to take control of their famous technologically advanced shipyards and also gain access to the rare minerals that were present on their planet. The population of Mon Cala and Quarren were thus enslaved and forced into labor at the shipyards after failed negotiation attempts for a peaceful resolution.
I'm a Star Wars guy. Same, yeah. Yeah. Am I the only person who's watched Andor yet? I want to talk about Andor. It's good. Grrr. Grrr. Also, one of these years, I have to go to Combo Breaker.
We need on the highways, on the byways, on the jobs.
These guys should smoke and drink whiskey so they can sound less annoying.
Oh no! Oh,
this is the strongest this character has ever been in this game, by the way. Zangief?
Bro, that was played perfectly. He walks on. Oh, nice. What? No. He's dead. He's alive. Nothing. Burnout.
Yeah.
For what?
God bless.
Oh, that's it. Level 3.
Oh. They nerfed Zangief, and they gave Ryu a fucking gun. Like, for reals this time. Hold on. Actually, hold on. SF6 Ryu. It's actually insane now. Right? So this is 6 months ago, actually here. For a comparison versus this one. So this is 6 months ago, right? 6 months ago. This is a big Akuma damage. Oh wow. There's a lot of damage. Okay. So that brought him into burnout. Right? So use all of his resources. 3 meters. Right? 3 meters. All of this. Empty, right? New combo. We've done 1 hit so far.
I sniff him!
That was 1 bar. She has more health. Why did they do this? He's dead. He's dead, by the way. Basically, by the way, the shimmy setup, the idea is that the concept is that after this DP, you do crouch, medium kick, you do the donkey kick, it pulls him back just enough so when you try to throw him, it misses. You will finally starting some outfits, retract good action. Real. That's 2 bars and he killed him. Oh yeah, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen it, specifically probably Jonix, you haven't seen it, we have new characters. Street Fighter 6. Oh, you did see it? Yeah. See you next time, kid. Thanks, Kenny Omega. Yes. Damn, look at those bad boys just sticking out as far as they can.
Let's rumble.
I know my friend. I haven't talked to my buddy. He's been in Alex main in every game he's been in. So I know he's excited. Although he's been having fun playing Zangief, and especially since he got buffed, but since he's been nerfed into oblivion, thank God. Or like pow in this, true. Yeah, I'm sure he's excited to just get back to See Viper looks fine.
Street Fighter 6.
I've never played this character in any game. I like Sea Viper. She's fun. She's cool. Great character design. She makes me want to kill myself when I have to play against a good Sea Viper. Every game that she's in. Every game, it makes me want to just die in my fucking chair. Of course, we all love the king. She's so hard, same. Ugh, she's hard, and then I'm free to her because I am terrible at seeing left-right cross-ups. I want her to kill me. No, you don't. You want healthcare. Don't get distracted. Oh, look at him! He's beautiful. Bow, bow, bow. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Oh, Ingrid. My boy actually called everybody out immediately. He's just like, yes, I am gonna, man, I can't wait to play Ingrid because she's cute. And if you say that you mained her in a previous game, you're lying, and we know you're lying. Hierarchy of Needs places health care right under Sea Viper assassinating me. True. Apparently, what she's been doing since Street Fighter 6 is running scams on big corporations with jury. Give us the lore, YouTube. This Street Fighter failed. All right.
Did this Street Fighter character fail? With each passing generation of Street Fighter games, Capcom often have great success creating unforgettable female fighters. But this is where it gets interesting. Back in 2008, Capcom would try something new by creating this anti-hero known as Sea Viper, a much greyer than usual female character. But just one update later, the popularity of Juri made her almost redundant in comparison, meaning Capcom haven't bothered putting her in a Street Fighter game ever since. Subscribe if you like women.
She's in Marvel vs. Capcom.
And
subscribe if you like women based. You got me. Oh shit, you fucking got me. Yeah, who is making Invincible Versus? I should look into that. Wait. Oh, did it? I think I did something.
Devastating effects. Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer...
Up. Who the fuck is Quarter Up? Although that does sound like an fucking arcade-ass fucking...
premiere.
Yeah, that sounds like an arcade-ass group.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Skybound Games. Wait, Skybound Games? And who else? Yeah, and Quarter Up. Okay. Because I know Skybound Games from something. But I don't know Quarter Up.
Dad, not even close.
Yeah, he really is getting his ass beat. All right, so what is it? Quarter Up? Yeah. Game. What the fuck is Quarter Up? Okay. Wait, what? Huh. It was Quarter Up, right? Right? Was I wrong?
Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
Found it? This is the debut title from the newly formed Quarter Up, the first in-house studio at Skybound, led by former members of the core Killer Instinct development team. Ah! I thought okay. Okay. Shit. You can actually kind of tell.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Come here! Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Yeah.
How you like this? It's an army.
Damn. Take that, bulletproof.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
I see it all now.
This Street Fighter is a single mum. The creation of...
Okay, well.
So Season 3 of Street Fighter 6 DLC Pass just got announced, and it looks pretty sick.
True.
So her normals are also pretty good. Overall, if you just looked at her moves, you would think she's like, you know, she got an advancing move that was safe on block. It wasn't particularly that good on its own, but we'll talk about why it's sick. Her normals are okay. If you could drive rush this crouch medium kick, it might be pretty crazy. But overall, nothing super crazy in terms of normals and walk speed. But where she kind of shines is her uniqueness as a character. She is an anime character. She's a Guilty Gear character. She's fucking Marvel vs. Capcom. She has a super jump. Not only that, she could super jump her normals and some of her other moves, which we'll talk about in a second. And I just took in that I'm using a hitbox right now. I've never even thought about trying Street Fighter 4 on a hitbox, so I might drop a lot of stuff. But we'll see, Anyway.
Way easier on hitbox, especially this fucking game. Eve's color palette was not perfect in that trailer. No, it was not. Also, yay, alternate universe mark. Not what I care about, not what I care about. What's this? But yeah, man. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, PC Game Show. Fuck. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Who else here for Ultra Kill?
Welcome everyone to the PC Gaming Show pre-show. I am Frankie Ward and I am so excited this year because not only do we have a ton of world premieres and game trailers to show you, but we're also devoting this show to something that makes all these awesome games possible: hardware. That's right. For the past decade, we've been bringing you exciting previews of the hottest upcoming PC games, and this year we're also doing our first ever deep dive into the glorious, sparkling PC hardware that makes them run. Throughout the pre-show, we'll be talking with expert guests about the latest in hardware innovations and trends. And as you can see from my overalls and the workshop I'm sat in, we're going to be rolling up our sleeves and building something very special during today's show too. And who knows, you might learn a little something new for the next time you build your own PC. But before we get into all that hardware, here's a different sort of hardware for you to check out. Take a look at what's coming up for wholesome shopkeeping sim, Trash Goblin.
In this wholesome shopkeeping game, you're an orphaned goblin trying to start a business. But you're not doing it alone. Say hi to Eamon. They're an antique dealer and your self-appointed guardian/business partner. And this is Auntie Val. She's a dear friend of your late parents and your other guardian. They don't exactly see eye to eye. Eamon thinks of himself as an entrepreneur. Auntie says that's just fancy talk for criminal. You might wonder how much trouble you can get into with old furniture, but Eamon's got a knack for it. Alongside that whole situation, you've got a business to run. Helping out colourful customers like Donoval and his peculiar nesting needs, or clumsy blacksmith Redwar, desperately trying to impress her new boss, or Mutt Romeo and their extensive and frankly exhausting romantic adventures. But you're your own boss. Decorate, invest in your tools, expand your shop. Travel a little, all at your own pace. The fate of the city
This reminds
can wait.
me of Recettear.
Out now.
It reminds me of Recettear, but
One goblin's trash is another goblin's treasure.
Different.
That's a famous saying in the goblin community, along with goblins speak louder than words and don't put all your eggs in one goblin. Trash Goblin 1.0 is out right now.
Next up, we're going to be talking about a couple of the biggest PC gaming innovations of the past few years. But to do that, we're going to need a little help from some expert witnesses.
As a streamer and videographer, breakthrough technology like DLSS and FSR are absolutely essential items for my day-to-day.
DLSS,
Really?
FSR, and XeSS, like, they're all doing similar things, which is kind of reducing load on your computer and still
I got your
retaining
load
some
right
levels of image
here.
quality as like super samplers. I think it's super exciting. Basically, it just gives you more performance, seemingly for free.
Being able to push my setup to its limits whilst also
Whoa.
maintaining high frame rates and overall visual quality while streaming allows me to continue to being my best without having to sacrifice performance.
It seems like magic on first appearance, but when you dig into the
I
details,
got your magic right here.
there's a lot more going on under the hood.
It's also important that I'm able to jump from game to game without worrying too much about drops in quality or putting unnecessary strain on my PC. This is especially useful with new-gen games. Whether I'm looking to dodge my opponent's crushing blow in Clair Obscur or plowing through the hordes in Doom Eternal, it's reassuring to know that I've got the hardware side of things covered.
With like new gen games coming out, like a Monster Hunter Wilds, they had support for frame generation, which is a
I got
part
your
of
wild
DLSS.
monster right here.
So you can render it in a smaller thing, use the super sampler,
I got your
and then
smaller
because that
thing
frame
right
time's
here.
choppy because it's demanding on a CPU, frame generation can help kind of smooth over those
I got your
bits.
PU right in.
It's given you more room to make your games run and look better while not increasing your performance impact. It allows you to get more out of your
I got your performance impact right in.
As
Whoa.
games get more demanding, we demand more from them, especially when it comes to visuals.
All right, I think I'm done.
And when it comes to gaming monitors, we know nothing more than a good OLED with lightning fast response times and infinite contrast. For more, keep your eyes on the screen as we monitor the opinions of a couple of OLED experts.
OLED really does feel like a quantum leap forward in terms of the image quality you can expect from a really high-end monitor. And that's not to say they don't have caveats, but they are essentially the thing to aim for now. If you're building a high-end rig and you're thinking about what monitors to get next, really, if you're prepared to spend a fair bit of cash, and a lot of gamers are, you're looking at OLED monitors.
From pixel response time, color range and latency, refresh rates, depth, getting proper blacks, they are simply objectively better, and you'll notice a huge step up if you upgrade to one from a sort of more traditional VA or TN or IPS panel.
And they're getting faster and faster as well, which makes them a good shout for competitive gaming, or really any sort of gaming at this point.
The big blockbusters that have enormous graphical fidelity targets and the sort of ambitions like Cyberpunk 2077 and Ghost of Tsushima, they don't look any better than when they're on an OLED screen. But it goes even murkier games like the Resident Evil series, Dead Space Remake. The HDR benefits you can get from an OLED monitor on those games can be exquisite.
I'm into my mil sims, so Grey Zone Warfare as well, which is a stunning Unreal Engine 5 looking game, but it also requires some good twitch reactions. Anything where I really need that quick twitch response, OLED tends to be better at it, as well as looking the best at the same time. If you're looking for best of the best, OLED's where it's at.
That is some great info on OLED monitors. You know what monitor I'm using the most these days? A baby monitor. Because I'm a mum. Nope. Nothing? Wow, tough crowd.
Yeah, get on.
How about this one? What did the monitor say when it got knocked onto the floor? Ow, that hurts. Okay, what else is in the news? Folks, you notice how Jack Black is in every single video game thing these days? I started up an old save game of The Sims 2 last week, and I am not making this up. Jack Black was in the game wetting his pants in the Goff family kitchen. And when did every game in the world decide it needed 10 minutes to compile shaders before I can play it? Did I miss a meeting? If I wanted to spend my time watching a number quickly decreasing on a screen, I'd just log into my banking app. Am I right?
No.
I am Frankie Dubs. That is my time. Good night. Please press F to pay respects to your servers and give it up for your next act, a commonly management sim where it's all about cats versus mice. Here's a Whiskerwood.
I'm unfunny because I'm doing this off the cuff. People wrote that shit down. What the fuck? You had time. Whiskerwood, huh?
Throwing everything in a cozy van and going on an open world road trip with your friends? Sign me up for Outbound. Oh, hey. Looks like we're getting a call from PC Gaming Show co-host Sean Plott. Hello, PC Gaming Show co-host Sean Plott.
Hey, Frankie, it's me, PC Gaming Show co-host Sean Day9 Plott. Just checking in to see if you're almost ready for the big show next month.
Sean, the big show is today, right now. This is the pre-show.
I definitely knew that, and definitely didn't forget what month and day it definitely is, or what country I should definitely be in.
Are you sure you're going to be ready? You're on in about 10 minutes?
Relax. I've started going to one of those GTA barbers. Super time efficient. See? Oh, and while I'm doing a respec, look, give it to me straight. Come on. Great, right? Pretty good.
Yes.
Oh, God, no.
Maybe this?
Yeah.
Stick with the default Sean skin?
Gotcha. Day 9, day 1. A classic look.
Well, things are going great at the workshop. We're focusing on hardware this year, and we're about to move on to keyboards.
Oh, I'm on my way. As long as I catch my flight and hop on the shuttle to the submarine, then it's just a quick trip in a speedboat that turns into a hang glider, and I'll be at the studio in 4 minutes, maybe 5. But first, the duty-free shop seems good.
Well, he certainly cleans up quick. Great timing, because we're ready for our next segment.
Yay!
What would PC gaming be without the act of pressing a key and making magic happen? Our keyboards are the clickety-clackety medium through which we work wonders, and the tech behind them has only gotten more wonderful. Let's turn to a keyboard expert who can tell us all about Hall Effect keys.
Traditionally, you have on-off binary, you press the switch and that's it. Whereas Hall Effect is more, it measures the entire depression through when you press it. And the main shift that's brought about is a focus on performance, I would say. Before you had a focus on feel and sound. You can still have that with Hall Effect, but now we have something that's definitively, this is for gaming performance. There's all kinds of games that benefit from Hall Effect. The main ones would be competitive shooters, competitive FPS games, your Counter-Strikes and your Valorants and racing games and stuff like that, for example. Hall Effect allows such quick reactions on that front if you've got the fast fingers for it.
Building your own PC for the first time, or even the 10th time, can be a little intimidating. But we're always here to help. Let's head over to our workshop's build centre to meet PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and see what he's cooked up for us. Hello, Jacob.
Oh, hi, Frankie. Great timing. I'm almost done with that special build you requested. It took a lot of work, but I think you're going to be happy with it, especially the particle cannons and plasma railgun.
What? I'm here about a custom PC build.
Are you sure? Let me check the work order. Jacob, please build me an awesome custom PC by June 8th. I'll also need you to build me a mech so I can rain fire and destruction down upon all my enemies on June 9th. But do the PC first. Thanks, JDog, TTYL, Frankie. Blimey, I got the dates mixed up, so you definitely don't need the mech today?
Nope. Power it down.
Okay.
It sure does look cool, though. That giant mech right over there, just off camera.
So expensive looking, isn't it?
It's a real sight to behold. Anyway, don't worry about
Incredible.
having not built the PC yet, because it just means we can build it together during the show, and then give it away to one lucky viewer.
It's so fortuitous how my careless mistake worked out perfectly.
Before we get started, though, why do you think gamers should build their own PCs?
Well, there's lots of reasons. Cost is definitely one, because you can absolutely save money over pre-built computers by buying parts separately and putting them together yourself. PCs are also one of the few electronics in your life you can build at home. Do you know anyone who's built their own television?
My Uncle Bertram did. He worked on it for weeks, but it just turned out to be a cardboard box with some angry bees in it. He called it BTV, and it stung us. It stung all of us.
Exactly my point. We're also living in an age where we're losing the power to repair electronics ourselves. What happens when something goes wrong with your smartphone? You have to take it to someone to get it fixed, or more likely, have it replaced completely. If you built your own PC, not only will you become more knowledgeable about diagnosing problems, you'll have a better chance of being able to fix it yourself.
Sound advice. Thank you, Jacob. But don't start
Agreed,
shopping for
King.
parts for your own PC build just yet. You might be the lucky winner of the awesome custom PC Jacob and I are going to put together right here today on the PC Gaming Show. But first, we've got one more game to show you as we build our way to the end of our pre-show. If you're a fan of Unlikely Animal Friendship, something tells me you'll dig the new trailer for Cappy Castaway.
Man, they were wrong. Actually, I know somebody who's... Ooh.
Hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2025. My name is Sean Day9 Plot, and once again, I am thrilled to be here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews, and world-exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted to be joined again by the co-host with the most, Mika Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is great to be back on the PC Gaming Show, especially
Yeah.
since we're cooking up something extra special this year. As you can see, Sean and I are broadcasting today's show from a crucible of clandestine accoutrements.
Oh, that's right. Here in our high-tech hardware workshop, we've assembled some of the finest PC gadgetry for some of the world's smoothest secret operatives. You know where all the spies get all their coolest toys? Well, it's from us.
We've made headsets that double as wall-climbing suction cups.
We've made keyboards that can turn into cars that turn into boats.
We've also built a laptop that's a crossbow that's also a blunderbuss, and I'm afraid to touch it. That's how you know it's good.
we made a gamer chair that turns completely invisible thanks to cloaking technology.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our disposal to build what we call...
they want us to think.
The Rig.
To think.
Ooh. The Rig is a top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming PC, and it could be yours. Because after we build it here today, we will be giving it away to one lucky viewer at the end of the show.
That'll happen a bit later. Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way with three world premieres.
All right, world premiere. What is it?
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home. But you're going to be fine. We don't know the state of the crisis. But a job's a job, right?
No.
Get in, get out. Don't get sucked back in. Remember, D, it's just a job.
It's cool, but why are they standing like that? Arm aloft. You don't usually shoot a gun like that. Yeah, you usually either put two hands on the gun or you keep one hand down and one arm up. You don't usually keep both arms up and just have one hand not doing shit. I know that they fucking shoot the web or whatever and swing. But you would think like they put the arm down to run, like they do like an arm swinging animation. This is pretty cool. For pirouettes. Hey, okay.
The Sword Coast. Neverwinter. All these places will be consumed.
They call you the Shard Bearer, a piece of Gith's blade within you. The only one who can help us defeating the King of
Very
Shadows.
vague. Okay.
Bring in the accused.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people?
Finally, it's time to make my Bardarian.
None shall stand against us. You cannot stop me.
So the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 now have Microsoft competing with them.
Obsidian's 2006 classic RPG, but it's all new and shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick today it launches.
Ooh, me too. I think
Very
my
nice.
excuse will be
Very,
food poisoning.
I was gonna go with regular poisoning.
Interesting. Go on.
Well, I already have so many sworn enemies and even more unlabeled bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the Rig.
Thanks, Mika. I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC. Even better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5 RAM.
We're also throwing in a Corsair K70 Pro keyboard, Asus ROG Swift OLED monitor, and a Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse, all handpicked by Jacob.
We didn't forget a thing. We're even including a mouse pad.
That's where your mouse lives, sleeps, and entertains other mice. Let's get to work.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. Check out this next trailer. It's fabulous. Fresh tracks, or I will get you.
The God.
How do you stop that which never ends? In the endless, no two journeys unfold the same way. Come, remain by the fire, and hear the tale of Norwind's greatest champion.
Oh, it's okay. It's like that one game, Rhythm Laser Sword, but instead you're skiing and also a Norwegian hero.
There's no one I would rather die alongside than you, my champion.
Hey, I'm Swedish.
Coming up in the show.
Oh shit, Petapon? Oh. Oh yeah. What is this? Okay. What is this? I don't know what to make of this. Fight your way to the ever after. Okay, very cute. Okay. I feel like this game has come out a
It's
million
important to
times.
celebrate when something reinvents itself. Necess overhauls its graphics, gets major updates. It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X
Oh, it
fully
is coming out
modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is
A perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future. Yes! When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS in the works, you know we had to find out more. So we infiltrated 10 chambers and interrogated the makers of Den of Wolves. Here's all the info we dredged from their genius minds.
We were prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys, acquired the building schematics, and rerouted the security comms.
Okay.
We're in position. The package was as good as ours. Every variable accounted for, but we fucked it up anyway. Next time, we gotta be even more prepared.
Hell yeah.
Den of Wolves is a first-person shooter, four-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story, and keeping the player on their toes with some interesting elements that take you out of the brick-and-mortar world of Midway City, where the game takes place. It's a power fantasy, even though there's obviously tension as well with like stealth segments and stuff. But the identity of Den of Wolves primarily is balls to the wall.
Den of Wolves is stepping back into our Payday roots. The big difference is, of course, the sci-fi area, where we can play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this sci-fi space is a bit terrifying, actually, because you can go nuts, basically. We've actually told ourselves to not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creatively. So designing the Midway City from the start, we knew we wanted big mega-structure buildings to actually place our levels within and be free of how big levels we want them to be. It's this very large city arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see, like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
Coming back to the heist genre is sort of a, I don't know, after Payday 2, I felt like I had so much more things to do in my head, like what I wanted that game to be. A contemporary setting limits you in so many ways. Everything you do to enhance the game breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to stay in the pocket of thematics and still solve things from a gameplay angle. When making a game concept or a world, you have to think about what tools it gives you to solve problems in the future. And the sci-fi thriller theme gives us a lot of tools to play with. Midway is just a corporate haven. There's no rules, there's nothing. It's divided up into districts. There's even like district wars and this kind of thing within the city. So it's a very classical, in a way, dystopian take. Kind of like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop, and I'm gonna hand you a new adventure and have a bit of fun. So there's something called dives in the game. It's basically a neural heist. In the middle of whatever you're doing in the normal mission, you can basically jump to this other place. Thematically, there's these architects that build these defense mechanisms that gets injected into people's minds, and then you're trying to break into one of those.
Cool. The dives allows us to explore a little bit with visual art design and gameplay design. Just tracking down this specific person that you need to make a dive into to extract information. We don't need a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban, gritty area, or it can be a very high-end luxury apartment of some sort.
The dives provide change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing.
Imagine trying to navigate a forest or something like this.
But it could also be a Japanese temple or fortress in the Swiss Alps.
We could just mix a lot of different stuff together because it's this very abstract place. And also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a platformer to a horror theme.
Or we can have sort of parkour experimentation where you can run on walls. We make the rules for what the dives are and what they can be.
True.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent because we want to motivate you to keep playing and also like what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game. And I'm not talking about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game. And I think building new things or crafting things is a very interesting area. A good example would be like this thing we did for Payday where you would craft masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going back to the masks. I've heard people tell me before like, oh, GTFO and then oh, it's a masks game, right? I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe it is. But we wanted to make something different. Like we didn't want to go fully masculine, maybe doing, you know, these big skull masks. Like we don't want to limit us to not do it, but with the mask we have now, we actually wanted to bring some feminine, some sexiness, you know. So one of the inspirations we actually had was the Keira Knightley pout that she has. And there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with Hannibal Lecter type of style. So as in the dives, you know, we could basically make anything. The masks are this expression to allow them to expand the world inside of themselves. So finding designs where they don't really know where to put it, in what categories, we try to hit kind of a sweet spot there. This is going to be a high-paced, intense, and a very fun, collaborative game. Playing together with friends is a beautiful thing, right? Especially when we have these situations where shit hits the fan, we panic together and try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people in a room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up, and they start to be loud in the room, then you know, like, yeah, it's something, you know?
If you want to find out more about Den of Wolves, head to our Steam page and make sure to wishlist now.
Are you gonna buy Den of Wolves, chat? Yeah! What the okay, what is the game? What do you do in that? I actually am still... What?
Frankie, this is my first time on the PC Gaming Show. Any advice?
It's not that hard. Just show up on time, learn your lines, and don't cross me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
Want to rehearse the next scene? It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or you could tell us about the next part you're going to install.
Yeah, let's do that, please. Right, the X870E Aorus Master has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes away. Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy-to-install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner and pull it out. Job done.
Welcome to Evil Empire, where we've been working on the Rogue Prince of Persia's early access for over a year now, pushing the game way further than we ever imagined. I mean, just look at me playing. I'm happy, the team is happy, and our boss is happy. And the players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
Death shuns you, Prince. Use this gift and right your wrongs.
Damn. Yeah, that goes hard. What the hell? I'm gonna have to also call hard stop on the stream at 12:30. I have a prior engagement. Ooh. Mother and father, huh?
You have the opportunity to save your kingdom as the worthy Prince of Persia.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. We were the conductors of the train, tirelessly serving our passengers with kindness and respect.
Excuse me, this is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door.
Hey, what's up? Yes, get motherfucking ready!
Listen up, scumbags. You rats will never get me out of this control room. You understand me? Never.
Car key. Bro, let's just flush him out. I'm tired of this. Good. Run!
No, I do not.
Whip, whip, whip.
Please evacuate the train.
Those ungrateful
motherfuckers. Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go, 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 go!
Actually, I was thinking Oh, really?
I'll take right, you take left. Say go. Go, 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 go.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, hey, delay it. If we delay it like, till
10, 9, 8.
Carabao, we gotta move.
6, 5.
I'll get paid up and as a gift. You've done enough for me where I don't feel bad buying my good friend a basketball that I will play with him. Play with.
eFrontiers Founder Access is the first public step in creating a visionary sci-fi survival experience.
Okay.
You start your journey alone,
Hey,
a tiny
sounds good to
blip
me.
in a seemingly
Also,
endless universe.
I'm
As you struggle to gain a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures, improved ships, components, and more. You'll begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still roam the skies. Everything requires fuel to operate, and good resource management is crucial to survival. The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary to build formidable ships, advanced structures, and even stargates, reconnecting the vast universe. Smart structures are highly customizable and open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your creativity. Founders have already created custom tournaments, specialized trading hubs, advanced security systems, and more. Are you ready to lose yourself on the frontier?
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark. CCP really knows how to make the destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in EVE Frontier.
But if you're like me and the thought of being caught off guard is a no-no, just head over to the PC Gaming Show Steam page and you'll find every single game we're showing today in one convenient spot ready to be wishlisted. So no scary surprises.
Absolutely. And now here's a look at some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
I'd say the days are blurring together, but what days? As for the isolation, I'm an introvert. It suits me. The contracts just keep on coming. 2 more rigs to construct. That will put me short in power. Gonna need more hydrogen generators. Good news is, I've managed to synthesize 334 liters of water in the last 24 hours. Now they want 200 liters of ammonium hydroxide. Rewards are good though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer. And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
Hello. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, cool. Factorio 3D. Mobile Suit Grundle Max. How well do you know Blender?
This is a factory in Modulus. Here, we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these 3 modules, which were drawn, stamped, and dyed with pigment. Produced here, in our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules, made by combining these modules. Cut from cubes, which were melted from polyrock, extracted here.
I guess.
So, Jacob, have you got any quick PC
Also,
building
I
tips you
can
can share
stay
with our
here a
audience?
little bit longer.
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope. My tip is that screw is gone forever and you should pretend it never existed.
Forget I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now, and for good reason. This is AMD's graphics division putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out of VRAM, don't be. This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus, it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
Hell yeah.
I know our odds. Maybe it's time to consider the easy way out.
Give me all your love now. 'Cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow. I can't go on wasting my time, adding scars to my heart. 'Cause all I hear is I'm not ready now.
You were always one of us. From day one. What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion?
What's in your heart? But if you're not ready,
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us.
how can you be ready?
I just wanted to find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die.
Hell yeah.
'Cause soon enough we'll
Die. Perish.
'Cause soon enough we'll die.
This is Pathfinder, Abomination Vaults. A hack-and-slash dungeon crawl where up to 4 players battle through a single massive labyrinth filled to the brim with monsters, treasure, and secrets. Customize each hero between 3 paths inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder, or mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends, switch between the party's heroes on the fly to unleash almighty combo attacks to annihilate the forces of darkness. Deep below the surface, the dark sorceress Belcora Haruvex gathers her power. Are you foolhardy enough to delve into the shadowy depths of the Abomination Vaults?
We meet again, little merchant. Still taking up the challenge of a double life. Torn between one endeavor and another. 2 sides of the same precious coin. In one life, you brave dangers, while in the other, you put your skills and hustle to the test to grow your store. As you chase that vision, you may pause and wonder, is this pursuit more important than its destination? That answer lies within you, little merchant.
Computers aren't the only thing we build here at our hardware workshop. While Frankie and Jacob are working on the rig, Mika and I have been preparing some more elegant equipment for fieldwork, spy gadgets. See here, this might appear to be a standard ATX full-tower personal gaming computer. In actuality, every component is also an extremely cool spy gadget. Take, for instance, this CPU fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh. That did a real number when we tried it on an intern. Well, moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug.
Yeah.
In reality, a taser. Ooh, or how about this? To the untrained derriere, a roll of toilet paper. But in actuality, you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey, what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device, USB, or is it maybe a spy camera?
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next exciting world premiere.
Man, I don't.
Your safety is your own responsibility. Sharing a roof with someone, make sure they're humans. Check their eyes and teeth. An overlooked visitor will kill you.
Okay. Oh shit, it's the visitor game.
You will never know enough.
Hi, I'm Oscar, a solo developer, and this is my game, Botsu. It's an online multiplayer game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly physics-based competitions. I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can play the free demo on Steam. You'll start off in a lobby area called Bot Central, where you can meet up with your friends and mess around with the sandbox while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in Stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in Sumo. It's even got physics-based power-ups, like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and grappling hooks to swing the match in your favor. You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
That looks fun. Botsu.
Spotlight, hot night, glow red in the spotlight. I say, big swerve, big roll, rich chase. I serve, line up for the looks that kill. So rich it can make you ill. Don't choke on the diamond pill. Cheap lies, get a gag like bow down to the golden strand. Get in line, I'm an hiding man. Come close, kick it, I'll use what I can when I can. I will rate with a 1 to a 10. I will call if I want it again.
Beep bop, beep bop.
Coming up in the show.
Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Ooh.
What an amazing collection of games we've already seen. Mika, we are really turning up the heat this year.
We sure are.
Mika, what is that?
Oh, it's thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a potent tranquilizing gas, or is that just like another taser?
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Oh?
Yeah.
Plus, it is an amazing cookie filler. It's like forbidden icing.
Mika, you can't eat thermal paste.
Of course you can, especially not with milk.
Okay, let's check in on that build again.
Can we put it in the computer?
Absolutely not, but I'm certainly going to try.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, what kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
It's with no small amount of envy that I say this. We're equipping the rig with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor. Put simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU money can buy. It combines the best parts of every processor ever made. The power of a 16-core monster for tough jobs, check. The gaming chops of second-gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech, Check. This beast can work as hard as it plays, and it plays in a completely different league. It's the best processor in the world for gamers and creators, for gaming and for everything else. It's a beauty. If I wasn't putting it in the rig, I'd be tempted to walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy of PC Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, Plasma Globe?
Plasma Globe.
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig. Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
The village of Chandley is small, complicated, and everyone's got their own story. For 100 years, the practice of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable. But you come from a long line of sorcerers steeped in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with secrets.
God damn, I
And
don't
set in it.
care about any of this. Fuck off. Yeah, I don't know why I got into such a stinky mood all of a sudden. That's crazy.
Toledo, bro, absolutely fire video. The commentary, amazing. Anyways, we're gonna watch this video. Absolutely fire, dude. In the VTuber industry and the community, being a black VTuber feels embarrassing. You can see Shizzy in the thumbnail. You got Shizzy here. You got me here. I'll be honest though, the thumbnail's crazy. We gotta get this thumbnail fixed up a little bit. Let's watch this video, chat.
Let's talk about a problem that I have in the VTuber community: the fact that I'm black.
I'll never forget when I was called freaking monkey cocky by a racist.
You're all breathtaking. That was an effing quote from George Floyd.
Whoa, he's a monkey IRL too.
Not one.
Yo, you remember that shit? Bro, I did a fucking body reveal 2 fucking minutes in. It just popped off and motherfucker said, whoa, he's a monkey IRL too. Excuse me? What?
He's a monkey IRL too.
Not wanting to draw characters that have darker skin tones.
Black people, y'all need a reason to be mad because life's too good for y'all. My nick
Bro.
got a lot of sticks.
Oh my god.
Being black in the VTuber community feels horrendous. The concept of VTubing is sick because the options with how you present yourself are limitless. You can be an anime elf, Shiba dog, a narwhal, a demon girl, an AI, a piece of shit. I'm not kidding. You can VTube as a piece of shit. You can present yourself any way as a VTuber. This don't just apply to people who want to act as anime characters with different virtual personas. This also can apply to people who are hella unrepresented, such as black people. But damn, with the way some people in the scene be acting, my people be getting their ass beat daily. So somebody gotta call it out. It's me, I'm somebody. The black VTuber experience is weird. There's a lot of racism in this sphere. Many conditions make it difficult for black VTubers in general to get out.
A lot.
Oh no, the latest complaint about woke SJW nonsense. I don't care. I'm black, y'all. It's my month. Just continue watching this in February. Get some snacks, get some water, get your favorite Boondocks clip, and let's get into the video.
Absolutely fire editing off rip, bro. The Root, the anime community. I talked about this a few times on a Twitch stream, probably like in the past. We had a whole podcast about this. Man, I love it because this is like a nice structured 11-minute video and it gets to the problem quickly.
The VTuber sphere combines two cultures, idol culture and anime culture. While we could
Yeah.
go into idol culture in another video, let's glance over the anime community. And Jesus Christ, they treat black people like trash! Black cosplayers get harassed for cosplaying characters. Black voice actors get harassed and called slurs for voicing and ruining anime characters. You make black edits of anime characters for inclusion? Low to your god yourself. Let me whitewash you personally. I'm not even kidding, there's an entire account that's just dedicated to this. And don't get me started on K-On! Profile pic. I love K-On! And I don't know what it is with that show, but if you like K-On!, there's like a 70% chance you've stayed the phrase, this might make 30% of the population black people makeup. Or you're just a not. I made a tweet talking about how K-On!, a super wholesome show, has a bunch of bigots on Twitter, and I was called slurs and a baboon. Like, look at it! This is not me calling every anime fan racist, but some of y'all need to be checked. Racism's a big issue there. And since the VTuber community takes direct inspiration from anime, the VTuber fanbase has the same problem. Time to go over what it's like being a black VTuber.
Go for it.
The treatment that black VTubers get,
It's trash! I'm playing, bro. It's actually ass!
just like black cosplayers, actors, and artists, black VTubers get harassed, attacked, and botted just for being black and expressing themselves for anything. And when I say for anything, I mean anything! Kenji commented on racial experiences in the VTuber community. People called him racist because some people genuinely thought he was white due to his model, despite being mixed with black, white, and Puerto Rican blood.
Holy shit, finally someone gets it.
No, listen to this. Mans posted a body reveal looking fine as hell, and someone called him a monkey IRL too.
You can't make that up. If the time was there, that shit would say 2 minutes ago, and my post would say 1. Instantly, I sped run getting called a monkey. I almost felt like I was in a Call of Duty lobby, bro. What the fuck? I'm just saying, imagine saying some real racist shit before you even debut. Bitches pre-debut talking crazy. Just imagine that shit would have got an audience.
I am being dead ass here. Dizzy, also known as The God, posted a clip of his Twitch on Twitter. Bro, imagine getting quote retweeted with someone calling you this.
Unprovoked, bro. Unprovoked. This is how disgusting the anime community is. And we just gonna be like, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. Racism doesn't exist. They apologized.
I don't know how this feels like you just calling me the hard R. Anyway, support this VTuber by subscribing to the chat. Shami Umai called out a VTuber for calling one of his friends the hard R in VR chat. The crazy thing is this VTuber had the handle attached to their account. He lost the security allegations. You know what?
she thought she could get away with it in VR chat. I'm gonna be honest, all the VR chat bitches be doing, I swear to God, it's the only personality they have is just racism and fucking trash ass memes.
What this girl did instead of disappearing or making an apology? She made a new account and retweeted it. I just don't understand it. History Tsunobi talked about how there aren't many live 2D assets for black VTubers, which is just fact. Since most VTubers aren't black, there aren't many assets that fit our race. And it's already hard enough for black VTubers to get black models.
Bro, let me tell you this. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to have Kenji. This was not supposed to be my model. Well, obviously not this one. But the normal model was not supposed to be my model, chat. I was supposed to have a fucking model that looked like me, okay? Curly fucking hair, looking light skin, all sexy and shit, you feel me? I couldn't find an artist that could do my hair. And if I showed you the initial concepts of Kenji, he's not even supposed to be this white. If you look at the initial concepts of Kenji, that motherfucker was like, at least a little light. He went out in the sun just a little bit. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I don't know, bro.
Due to the lack of artists doing it. Many artists don't draw black VTubers due to unwillingness or a sense of fear. For people who want to hear more about this topic, Evan made like a really solid video discussing how black VTubers struggle to even step foot in the industry, so check out his video. I'll eat your Cheetos, bro. I'll eat them all. But yeah, people completely misrepresent his intention and assume that black people were whining and calling artists racist when they were just wanting things to be more available. Well, I'm blue and I don't have assets. What awareness? Equating black people to non-human skin. Give this dude a quick time event.
Everybody agreed that segregation was the...
Boom, hand.
This video is so well made. I gotta hop in a call with him and be like, teach me your ways, king. It's so good, chat.
Cup jokes around black people and slavery. Y'all too comfortable. Do not tell African-American VTubers to make themselves white. It's already hard enough for them to get black models. Let us be black in peace. Black VTubers have an issue with a non-POC using black models, claiming black as a commodity, and joining black servers as they present themselves as black while not being black. Well, thinks she on the team. VTuber fans respond by making monkey edits of said black VTubers. I can't do this anymore. Blackface VTuber.
Jesus.
Hey, god dang! Blackface VTuber!
Jesus.
I tell y'all about how this VTuber rebranded, got outed for sexual harassment and transphobia alongside blackface, got put onto a VTuber blacklist, and still got picked up by a talent group?
We do not care.
Explain that to me! You make it make sense!
Black female VTubers getting called dark chocolate against their boundaries, black VTubers getting racist edits, black VTubers getting bot raids. Please just heal me. We didn't even talk about the VTubers being dumb yet. I thought angels didn't have any more years of their lives to lose, and I'm losing so many already.
Y'all play too much about race.
The Bible states that there are 3 types of VTubers. The soft, wholesome VTuber, known for good vibes and a welcoming community. The loud and chaotic VTuber, known for them funny clips and awards. And the third. The joke is racism. Like, what is this? What the heck is this? Some people be doing mad shade around black people's experiences and saying the wildest things. I had a quarter for VTubers that made jokes about black dudes suffocating the cops.
That was an effing quote from George Floyd.
I have too.
I don't know what he's doing, right? Imagine just opening a line and was like, I'll take your breath away.
You can't make like this is actual people. I genuinely think people just start doing this stupid shit, saying whatever the fuck they want because they have the anonymity of like the V2 model. You feel me? Like I feel like since they're hiding their true identity, they don't give a fuck. It's honestly irritating. But like, what can you do? If anything, honestly, if any of those clips fucking pop up on Twitter, you're gonna see fucking comments like, oh, Based, oh my god, Based, my queen. Fucking little sweaty nerds that never left the fucking basement. You remember that 4chaner that got fucking arrested for saying like, I'm gonna kill this cop in Minecraft? That's how all those motherfuckers look, bro. I swear to God, all of them. Oh my god, I love my anime Based queen. Like, fuck out of here, dude. Fucking loser.
You know what takes my breath away? This girl's track record. I cause problems in this book. Sorry, not based enough for you? How about VTuber says the hard R while freestyling?
Oh, violin. It's got a lot of that sounded bad.
I've analyzed this clip more times than I can count. How does the hard R come out accidentally from violin?
I'm racist.
Never mind, understandable. Have a nice day. In all honesty, it's become a huge part of everyone's vernacular here. So even I struggle to keep from saying it on screen.
Don't say it.
Is this nigga serious or what?
Some VTubers let the N-word slip and then others just be phrasing it directly. Like, what? Oh yeah, let me mention it again. Blackface VTuber. Mike Tyson was right. Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting puns for it.
Facts! I slam these little yo, on everything I love, if there was a boxing VTube league that was made, like you manually had to sign up to be a VTuber and you had to box to be a VTuber, no one would be talking out their neck because I promise I'm throwing hands at these motherfuckers. They're getting their ass whooped, buddy.
Let me be clear, they really don't care. The girl who let the hard R slip, she apologized, and you think that'd be how it end? Then you catch her in 4K liking comments calling her fun and based.
Isn't that some shit? Wow.
We do not care.
And these VTuber fans eat this up. Base.
That part.
We do not care.
But when a VTuber gets called out for racism,
Now, I'm really mad.
You as a black people don't like when non-black people step over their bounds and say dumb shit? You stupid, sensitive PC snowflake!
That's literally what that fucking screenshot was.
SpongeBob me Bob, there's a formula here! Some VTuber does something stupid related to race, black people explain why it's not okay, and the VTuber community calls us haters, jealous, or snowflakes for calling it out. Saying slurs? Shut your blackface! Treatment gets so bad that token black VTubers just go in to appease the crowd. Then some are just straight up racist to black people. This dude made 4 separate videos railing on black VTubers, created monkey edits of them, and whitewashed George Floyd posts.
Jesus,
Look, I tried to be
bro.
open. Hell, I'm even open to the non-black model topic for debate. Bro, he's just a leafy wannabe that hates his own race. Anyway, VTuber
Yikes.
drama channels are crazy. Good thing I don't cover VTuber drama. Oh wait, serious time though. There's a lot of underhanded racism in this sphere, and the worst part is us fellas just gotta deal with it. Just ignore it. The internet's the internet. No one's forcing them or holding them at gunpoint. Except for me, brother. You ain't invited to the cookout. You find you there, we're gonna give you the most well-done steak at the event. Every time it gets more cooked, you hear that? Make so well done saying congratulations. Honestly, if you ain't a POC and you're making a joke about race, just make the joke bang or actually funny. Some of y'all just try way too hard on being edgy. Anyway, there's one more thing to talk about, and it's
Corporate VTuber problem.
I'm gonna make this point brief. I don't want this to be me attacking or shaming these agencies, but it'd be pretty cool to see more black representation in corps. And saying that makes people mad for some reason. VTubing has the appeal of playing a personification of yourself or an original character in the virtual media. So seeing a VTuber that makes you go, "She's just like me for real," makes you feel pretty good when you don't see yourself often in it. And there ain't much of that in the corporate side. People always point out two dark-skinned VTubers and say, "There's your black VTubers." Don't get me wrong, Aragami Olga and Tsukumo Sana, who unfortunately graduated, are amazing talents, but damn, that's like 2 brown talents compared to hundreds and hundreds of agency VTubers, probably thousands. Maybe when the anime community got mad at black people wanting more representation, they'd be like, "Oh, but what about these characters?" Okay, how many are caricatures of racist stereotypes? How many are one-off characters with no significance? How many are actually black? Shout out to Mika though, my favorite gay goat, watch this anime. And I can't believe I'm about to say this. Yo, and the proclaimed cleanest white person is Niji Sanji's black VTuber. Look, yo, I love your content, it was entertaining as hell, but if Niji Sanji falls over and you're still labeled Niji Sanji's black VTuber, I'm ending it again. Until then, you I think Toledo here, I'm seeing people mention Flare and Scar when the topic of black corporate VTubers appear. Flare is tan. Scarlet is Latina. That's great, but don't call those people black. Y'all just go up to any person with pigmentation and just ask them what their favorite barbecue rub is? I hope to God you don't. And since we're on the topic of Scarlet, y'all remember her being whitewashed during her debut week? There's just an agency problem with melanin in general. So yeah, more representation would be pretty poggers. But what about the indie scene? How many black VTubers off the top of your head made it? While I generally a decent amount of this video, not many might come to your head as major. But as I do my thing of talking trash and causing chaos, I want to support my brothers doing their thing too. So yeah, support your fellas. Don't be doing dumb things about race and, I don't know, give me your potatoes. That's what it's like being a black VTuber.
Fire, bro. Such a good video.
I still love VTubers in this community. It's an amazing medium to express yourself and find a platform to do your thing. It's given many individuals, no matter what crap stacked against them, the opportunity to establish themselves in this world. So we gotta give it credit. Being able to express yourself,
That's me!
character, or find your life
That's
experience
me!
as an avatar in many ways that you can't do
It's
as a webcam
me!
streamer is an amazing experience. But with a medium you love, if you see problematic stuff, as much as I meme it, call it out. Bro, I'm still mad about the shizzy bit. If the term tuber ever picks up, I'm causing more problems. If the community can effectively address its treatment, improve its resources, and support those affected, VTubing can become far more welcoming for other newcomers. Until then, while this community is fighting the racism allegations, help me fight the algorithm allegations. If you got this far, thank you for watching your local fallen angel. Smash the like button, subscribe, because it really helps out, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to be open on this, because voices of
Cool.
The male VTube experience is interesting. Is this?
Hi, pillows.
Wouldn't let that happen to me though.
Mouse pad, Overwatch streams, and your TikTok page.
Nice job.
My feet are kicking right now.
So cute. Maybe curl your toes as well.
Waifus are everywhere, but there's a weird question at the back of my head. What about husbanders? In the same way that WAP is on market, husbanders are out there. Spot what 4chan says. So I see some of you expired men out there.
I'm your husbando, chat. You.
I'm out. Good night, everybody. Good night. Next time you see me, I am going to be doing a different thing. I'm going to have a avatar. My model will be ready. It will!